What makes a rock song truly great? Is it the complexity of Bohemian Rhapsody? The innovation of good vibrations? Or something deeper that science can actually measure? Today we're counting down the 8 greatest rock songs ever written, backed by research, cultural impact, and pure musical genius. Welcome back to Rock and Roll Bedtime Stories. I'm Zach, and if you love diving deep into music history and the science behind what makes songs legendary, you're in the right place. We've analyzed decades of research, cultural impact studies, and musical theory to bring you this definitive list. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because we're about to take you on a journey through rock history. Starting at number 8, we have Bruce Springsteen's Born to Run, a song that's basically America condensed into 4.5 minutes. What makes this track scientifically fascinating? Researchers studying music and emotion have found that the song's building intensity and triumphant chorus create measurable physiological responses in listeners. The production is a masterclass in sonic storytelling. Springsteen layered everything from saxophone solos to glockenspiel, creating what producers call a wall of sound. But it's the lyrics that cement its greatness, painting vivid pictures of escape and the American dream that feel both incredibly specific to small-town America and universally relatable. This isn't just a song, it's a 3-act play set to music, and it proves that rock can be both epic and intimate at the same time.
At number 7, we have the song with possibly the most famous guitar riff in rock history. Keith Richards' fuzz-toned opening to I Can't Get No Satisfaction is deceptively simple, just a few notes, but it's utterly unforgettable. Here's what's fascinating from a cultural perspective. This song didn't just capture the frustration of 1960s youth culture, it defined it. Sociologists studying generational anthems consistently point to this track as the moment rock music became the voice of rebellion. And that distorted guitar sound, it influenced everyone from garage rock bands to punk pioneers. Music historians trace a direct line from this riff to the birth of punk rock a decade later. Sometimes, the simplest innovations are the most revolutionary. Bob Dylan's Like a Rolling Stone at number 6 broke every rule in the pop music playbook and somehow became a massive hit anyway. At over 6 minutes, with complex narrative lyrics, this was everything radio supposedly didn't want in 1965. Dylan's stream of consciousness lyrical style influenced not just musicians, but poets and writers across all mediums. Literary scholars study this song in universities alongside traditional poetry because it elevated rock lyrics to genuine art form. But here's the cultural watershed moment. This song marked rock music's evolution from teenage entertainment to serious artistic expression. Before Dylan, rock was about dancing and romance. After Like a Rolling Stone, it could be about philosophy, social commentary, and the human condition. It opened the floodgates for everything that followed. John Lennon's Imagine takes our number 5 spot, and researchers studying protest music and social change consistently cite this as one of the most influential political songs ever written. But what makes it so powerful? The genius is in its simplicity. That stark piano arrangement ensures nothing distracts from Lennon's message of peace and unity. Musicologists call this compositional restraint, using less to achieve more. Cross-cultural studies have shown that this song resonates across different musical traditions and age groups in ways that most Western pop songs don't. There's something universally human about its message that transcends cultural barriers. And here's the thing about truly great protest songs. They remain relevant. Decades after Lennon wrote it, Imagine continues to be the soundtrack to social movements worldwide. The Beatles' Hey Jude claims our number 4 position, and there's actual psychology behind why this song feels so special. That extended na-na-na coda, which lasts for over 3 minutes, creates what researchers call a communal singing experience that triggers endorphin release in group settings. Paul McCartney's compositional genius here is creating a melody that's both simple enough for anyone to sing along with and sophisticated enough to reward repeated listening. Music theorists call this the accessibility paradox. The best songs work on multiple levels simultaneously. But let's talk about that structure. 7 minutes long, with nearly half the song being a wordless sing-along. In any other context, that would be commercial suicide. Instead, it became one of the most beloved songs in popular music history. It proves that sometimes breaking the rules creates the most memorable experiences.
Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven takes the bronze medal at number 3, and it's often called the greatest rock song ever written. But what makes it scientifically significant? It's that progression. 8 minutes that take listeners from gentle acoustic folk to thunderous hard rock. This became a template copied by countless bands, what musicologists call the crescendo composition, building emotional and sonic intensity throughout the entire piece. Jimmy Page's guitar work showcases incredible range, from delicate finger-picking to powerful riffing, while Robert Plant's vocals span from whispered mysticism to primal screams. It's like having multiple songs seamlessly woven into one epic journey. The cultural impact? It's been covered more than any other classic rock track, which tells us something important. Great songs inspire other musicians to reinterpret them. Stairway has become a musical standard, like a jazz classic that every serious musician eventually tackles. Taking our silver medal is the Beach Boys' Good Vibrations, and here's why it's revolutionary. Brian Wilson spent over 90 hours of studio time and $50,000 to create this masterpiece, absolutely unheard of in 1966. Most albums didn't cost that much to produce. But Wilson was pioneering something completely new. The song's use of theremin, complex harmonies, and what he called modular composition, recording sections separately and assembling them like pieces of a puzzle, influenced everyone from the Beatles to modern electronic musicians. Music theorists still study its unconventional structure and harmonic progressions. It doesn't follow traditional verse-chorus patterns. Instead, it's more like a sonic collage. Wilson was essentially inventing techniques that wouldn't become standard until the digital age. This song proved that pop music could be as sophisticated as classical music while still being irresistibly catchy. It's experimental music disguised as a perfect pop song. And taking our #1 spot is Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody, and the science backs this up. Studies analyzing song structure, harmonic complexity, and emotional impact consistently rank this as rock's most sophisticated composition. Here's what makes it special. 6 distinct sections, 3 different musical styles, no traditional chorus, and lyrics that tell a complete dramatic story. It's literally an opera disguised as a rock song. Freddie Mercury created something that shouldn't work according to every rule of popular music. At 5 minutes and 55 seconds, it was considered too long for radio play. Record executives said it would never be successful. Instead, it became the most requested song in radio history, proving that audiences were hungry for complexity and willing to invest attention in sophisticated music. This song changed everything. It proved that rock could be theatrical, operatic, and experimental while still being massively popular. It's not just the greatest rock song ever written, it's one of the greatest artistic achievements in popular culture. These 8 songs didn't just define rock music, they redefined what popular music could be. From Dylan's literary complexity to Queen's operatic ambition, each track pushed boundaries and proved that audiences were ready for something more sophisticated than the industry thought possible. What do you think? Did we get it right? Or is there a song that deserves to be on this list? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed diving deep into the science and stories behind these legendary tracks, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We've got more musical deep dives coming your way. Thanks for watching, and remember, great music isn't just about what sounds good, it's about what moves us, challenges us, and stands the test of time.